Shoot is brought to you in cooperation with Armscore, the country's top firearms and ammunition manufacturer with over 50 years of product excellence and industry leadership. Armscore, bringing the best of the Philippines to the rest of the world. Like in all past Association of Firearms and Ammunition Dealers of the Philippines Defense and Arms Show or AFAD shows, the most recent one held last November 11 to 15 was again a jam-packed affair. The president of AFAD, Ms. Joy Gutierrez, welcomed all the guests of honor and the attending public and presented the members of the Philippine team who garnered top honors in the Southeast Asia handgun event. The guests of honor, Mayor Rodrigo Duterte of Davao and Senator Alan Cayetano. PNP Chief Ricardo Marquez failed to attend but sent CSG Director, Police Director Elmer Soriano to read his message for the event.
On behalf of the Chief PNP, Police Director Ricardo C. Marquez, I would like to read this message given to me, and I quote, "Let me first thank Ms. Jocelyn Gutierrez, the President of the AFAD, for inviting me over, and the entire AFAD for continuing to hold defense and supporting arms show like this. This is one event we always look forward for every year. This show is on its 23rd year, and aside from showcasing the best and the latest in guns, ammunition, and other defense and sporting arms, it is also an important venue for educating the public on responsible gun ownership. We have a large number of gun owners in the country who possess guns for varied reasons. Some have guns because shooting is their hobby, others collect guns also as a hobby, others practice shooting as a sport, while others possess guns for safety and security reasons. What is unfortunate is when gun owners use their guns to sow fear in others. What is sad is when these guns become tools for taking innocent lives. This is why we have strict gun control measures to keep guns in the rightful places and with the rightful owners. This is why we have regulatory laws to make sure that guns are possessed only by responsible people. We thus call on the members of the community, especially gun holders, to continue to abide by these laws in order to avoid untoward incidents. And we ask the rest of our countrymen to remain alert against irresponsible gun holders who continue to be threats to the safety and security of our communities. With the help of AFAD, we hope to further strengthen our campaign for responsible gun ownership.
Mayor Duterte, for his part, talked about the widespread lawlessness in the country today.
What ails this country? Aplenty. Ang problema kasi ngayon ho is that obedience to the law or follow the law is an option only nowadays. It did not come during the time of President Aquino nor of Arroyo, but this is really how it is. Yung nangyayari ho sa Naya and other parts of the country are really symbolic of what has happened to our republic.
After the program, PNP officers in attendance, led by Police Director Soriano, inspected the firearms that Armscore brought to the show. The latest AFAD show was also the venue for the launch of the Rock Island Armory, which Armscore President and CEO Martin Tuason announced as he unveiled the new company logo together with Armscore Chairman Emeritus Bolo Tuason and Armscore Executive Vice President and Deputy CEO Ms. Gina Anganco.
Whatever you can get around the world, you can get here in the Philippines. It'll all be under Rock Island. So we are officially launching the Rock Island brand here in the Philippines. Armscore is also a world champion. So there's more than, we bring the best of the Philippines to the rest of the world. I think that's what I want to say to everybody. That we have to be proud that there's a Filipino company that can export to 64 countries around the world. That's ISO 9000 certified, and we are widely recognized all across the world and on the gun market. Respected for customer service, good quality product, and affordable price for people to afford and to shoot. My goal is for the whole world to shoot, not just Philippines, America, and anything, but the whole world. And that's what we are. We're an international, multinational corporation with factories in the Philippines and in the United States. And I say factories because we're just opening up our second factory in the United States as well. So, and we're looking at Australia this week, possibly Russia, Malaysia, South America, Central America. We will be growing exponentially over the next few years. So I'd like to show you some new products there. This is our baby rock. Basically what we've done is shrunk down the 1911 into a little 380.
As Martin explained further when BNL caught up with him and Mr. Bola Tuason, Rock Island Armory will now be the manufacturer of the company's firearms, while Armscore will take care of the production of ammunition. Rock Island Armory is now a very successful company in the United States, and this year, they have brought it home.
The Rock Island project was started in 1999, mainly for export, to change the perception of Armscore, because my dad was making changes to the factory to take us into the modern age and bring Armscore to the forefront of the arms manufacturing in commercial and sporting goods and home defense. So we had to come up with something that would catch people's attention. Armscore has been around a long time, but we're known for 22 rifles, ammunition, shotguns, but we were not known for our handguns. And as we started growing that, we decided on a marketing point to change everything and go with a great name a friend of ours gave us, Rock Island Armory. When my dad and I heard that, we said, "Oh, magaling yan." It sounds American.
It sounds very much appropriate for the product that
Yes,
we're making.
correct.
We have a different logo. It's so important, that logo. People recognize us now for that logo, and of course it goes with the quality. It represents the service and warranty it represents. So we have been able to make and capitalize on this name so much better today, because we started Armscore, or the use of Armscore brand, in 1980. So now we're graduating. Before that we were Squires Bingham, then we became Armscore. Now we're going to be Rock Island. For the firearms, better said, the firearms side, that will be all Rock Island.
We have a goal of, I always tell my dad, 1 billion rounds per year, 1 million guns per year. The world can handle that kind. I just heard what the Glock numbers are. They made 1.2 million handguns last year. So I'm only 20% of the way there. I have plenty of room to grow. So ammunition, I know that ATK makes billions of rounds, not 1 billion, but billions. I'm halfway there, getting there.
We are quite successful in disposing of all the products that we are producing. As Chairman Emeritus, I'd say, I still own the company, I still own my shares of the company. I am, of course, very interested in the progress of our company and the progress of my son. My son has done a good job in the last 3 years. We have grown, like he says, 3 years, 3 times. So it's quite successful.
Sports Shoot has been brought to you in cooperation with Armscore, the country's top firearms and ammunition manufacturer with over 50 years of product excellence and industry leadership. Armscore, bringing the best of the Philippines to the rest of